Dear viewers, today's story is a recap of the soul's enriching and evolved journey so far. Your storyteller Kitty welcomes you. As I surge once more through the skies of the great Andromeda galaxy, the very place from which I was born, I smile as I reflect upon my experiences. I wonder, did I do everything right or could I have done better? But first, how was I born? The merging of the Andromeda galaxy and the Milky Way gave birth to the magnificent Andromeda galaxy, a humongous star-studded realm glowing with cosmic brilliance. From this extraordinary merger, I was created. I began as a free-spirited traveling soul, liberated, curious, and driven by a desire to evolve through helping improve life on different planets. My very first stop was Tigorville, a breathtaking green planet covered in dense foliage, with a glowing pink moon that beautifully complemented its forests. This was a world of highly evolved tigers called tigors, very unlike the tigers of Earth. There, I was born as a cute tigor cub. I grew, learned, and eventually ruled wisely as king until I completed my lifespan of 18 years. There was no hunting on Tigorville. Food came from the advanced nutrient forges that kept us strong, healthy, and protected our steel skeletons from rusting. My next destination was Planet Dust, an obscure world at the end of the galaxy, almost seeming like the forgotten leftovers of the great merger itself. This was a planet in desperate need of healing. It was ruled by a cruel monster named Zed, whose evilness knew no bounds. Slavery and suffering existed there as though they were normal parts of life. By then, my soul had evolved further. After ruling Tigorville, I had gained the ability to assume different forms suited to each situation. At first, I became a drifting leaf, silently observing Zed's atrocities. Then, I transformed into a beautiful yet cheeky fairy, bold and unapologetic in the way I dealt with him, to bring him back on track. That experience changed Planet Dust forever and slowly transformed it into a more humane world. As I traveled deeper into the vast Andromeda galaxy, I discovered two extraordinary planets, one blue and one red, orbiting astonishingly close to one another. How they challenged and refined the laws of gravity, I could never fully understand. I simply call them the universe's miracle. Though close together, each followed its own path without disturbing the other, almost as if they quietly said, "Let us mind our own business, shall we?" The turquoise blue planet drew me first. I took the form of water and plunged into its oceans, where I discovered the peaceful underwater world of Pelagia. Long ago, during the great galactic merger, this blue world had been swallowed by a colossal tsunami. Yet, over time, a thriving underwater civilization emerged from the ruins. The Pelagians, half humanoid, half sea creatures, built a progressive society centered around pearl trading and algae cultivation. They were peaceful, content, and deeply connected to the sea. But every story has its villain. In Pelagia, that villain was Zanzibo, half merman, half octopus, who sought to overthrow the wise and kind chief Nerion and seize control of the flourishing pearl and algae enterprises. To restore peace, I assumed both the form of water and that of Dr. Barron, a dentist, and together those forms helped defeat Zanzibo and save Pelagia. Satisfied and fulfilled, I soared upward toward the red world. This world was the complete opposite. During the Great Andromeda merger, a devastating earthquake had buried an entire civilization beneath the surface. Shattered by disaster, generations struggled beneath in darkness. Yet they endured, they adapted, and eventually they rose. There, in that golden underground world, I was born as Tharian, the savior. I grew among the underbound, the people who lived there, and ultimately led them toward the skies they had never known. With the help of the auric mark on my palm, we together changed the world into a shimmering golden planet, and thus ended my adventure on the red turned golden planet. But wait, the whisper of the future. And yet, this was not truly the end, for the golden world they had built would not remain hidden forever. Beyond the skies, in the vast silence beneath stars, there were others, travelers, seekers, and one day, in a time not yet known, they would find it. A golden planet shimmering with light, a world rich with mystery and value, a world waiting to be explored. But aha, that would be another story. Thank you for walking this imaginative path with me. This is Kitty the storyteller signing off for now. Until we meet again next month for yet another quirky tale from the unknown realms.